Today I'm going to answer the question of, should you buy this used Kia Stinger that I'm sitting in, or a used BMW M3 or Audi S5 or AMG? Pick your favorite German sports sedan. I would argue that this is the car to buy considering what it costs. A used Kia Stinger, if you look through Craigslist or Auto Trader, you'll find a really good example of one, a newish Kia Stinger. This one is a 2020 Kia Stinger. Something like this would cost you around $30,000, maybe less in the 20s with a higher mileage version. But considering what you're getting for the price, you could not come anywhere close to this price with a 2020 AMG or M3, M5. You'd have to go at least 10 years out to get something for that price range. And driving a newer car obviously has a lot of benefits. And buying a newish Kia Stinger means that you can drive it with that peace of mind. You don't have to worry about maintenance. And even if you do have to fix something, you have a industry leading warranty with the Kia, 5 years, 60,000 miles for a Kia, 100,000 mile, 10-year powertrain warranty. That's just something not many cars offer. And having that peace of mind and knowing that you're driving something newer, it makes this an even better deal. But even if let's say something breaks with this Kia, if something breaks with an M3 or an S5, it's going to cost you who knows how much, like ungodly amounts of money to fix those used cars. Something breaks with the Kia, I can't imagine it would take that much money to fix it. And you truly are getting a performance car for a bargain price. And that in itself is hugely appealing. If you put this car up against the M3s of the world, the S5s and S4s of the world, this car really does give those cars a run for their money because of what you're getting with this. You have a twin turbo V6, 365 horsepower, 376 pound-feet of torque. This car really pulls. And the handling is great. It's got precision steering. The ride is awesome. It goes around corners with that stability and confidence. I think what you're getting with the Kia and what they did with this car is incredible and amazing. And again, knowing that you can get this car for that price, it's it's such a steal to get it for that. Now, getting a newer car has a lot of other benefits too. If you think about the kind of technology for example, in this 2020 Kia Stinger, you get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you get dual zone climate, you have lane change assist, blind spot detection, sunroof, heated seats, cool seats. This is a fully loaded version. You can get everything with the Stinger GT. Now, a 10-year-old M3, obviously you're not getting anywhere near close to that. And if you wanted the technology, you'd have to pay double the price, $60,000, $70,000, who knows. Knowing you're driving a newer car with all that new technology has a lot of benefits. So you're not driving this really old car, you're driving something new, which makes your family happy too. If you need to have a reliable daily driver that's practical, you can have your kids in the back, your family, and they can also ride in comfort. They can ride in a new car. The Stinger does an amazing job of being comfortable yet sporty at the same time, so the ride is not really harsh. This is the car that you can go on trips with, long road trips, go to the store, go to Home Depot, pack up the trunk with all kinds of stuff. The hatchback in this car is huge. There's so much stuff you can put in there. And ultimately, this car, with its comfortable ride, its practicality, the fact that your family will enjoy being in it, it truly is those all-in-one combination. And so for that price point, if you could just get one car, this is the car that can do it all for you. And for that reason alone, it makes it worth it. So total cost of ownership, practicality, the fun that you're going to have driving it, those are all reasons to get this car over any of its competitors. And lastly, if you think about this car and how rare it is, that in itself is a huge reason to get this car. You don't see a Kia Stinger out there every day. In fact, I don't even know when the last time I saw one. It must have been months, and maybe it's the same for you. Knowing that you're driving something special and unique is reason enough to get this high performance sedan. And it looks so stunning. The Kia designers did such a fantastic job with this design. It looks like a concept car that rolled off into production without having any changes made to it. You'd be surprised at how many people look at this car. Like, I've noticed people in BMWs, Teslas, Audis, everybody taking a second look and turning their heads. Mostly because, well, maybe there's two reasons. Reason number one is, first of all, they don't even know what this is. They probably don't realize it's a Kia or a Stinger because they don't see one that often. They don't realize what this car is. And secondly, a Stinger is so rare that when you do see it, because it looks so nice, you have to check it out because it looks like, it doesn't look like most other cars out there. And if you tell people that it's a Kia, they'll be so shocked that it's a Kia. This car can be your hidden little secret, because if people realized what this car is, and especially what price they can get it for, a used one, I think you'd see so many more of these out on the road. But I'm glad that's not the case, because demand is low, which means prices are low, and you truly are driving a special and unique car, and really a one-of-a-kind car, if you ask me. Now, that being said, there's a lot of reasons to buy this car, and there's a lot of great things about it. The only thing that might turn you off a little bit is the interior quality is just not up to par and at the same level as the German counterparts. So there, stuff in here does feel a little bit on the cheaper side. There is a lot of plastic. The materials are not quite the same. But again, given that you're paying what you're paying for this car, I think it's something that you can easily overlook and really enjoy this car for what it is. The beauty of buying something like this for $20,000-$30,000 is it's already so heavily depreciated that you drive it for a couple years or less, you sell it, you don't lose any money, and in the meantime, you get this amazing experience in a high performance sedan at this price point. And I just can't think of that perfect combination of price and utility, practicality, performance, all wrapped into one, which in my book makes this an incredible value and really a no-brainer to purchase. And this car really is a lot of fun. You're definitely not going to regret buying one.